What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Action Jackson, and in today's video, man, I'm going to be giving you guys my outlook on the NFC East, and then I'm also going to be updating you guys on what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys, man. Let's hop to the video, man. Let's go. Made it from the COVID-19 reserve list, so he got picked up, so he's going to be on the active roster starting this Sunday when we go against the Los Angeles Chargers on the 19th. That's really great news. Kind of going in depth about Zack Martin right now is that the Cowboys announced, we're not going to really put Zack Martin at right tackle, which is what I hate. I want Zack Martin to start at right tackle because we already know that Ty Nsekhe and Terrence Steele, they're not good or even great. They're not even average offensive tackles. No disrespect to them. They're in the NFL and all that, but they're not going to be able to handle Joey Bosa on Sunday. And if we have Terrence Steele or Ty Nsekhe on that right side, it's going to be hard for Dak, man. I mean, Dak's still going to ball. I have no worries about Dak, but it's just like this offensive line is really suspect when we don't have our tackles in. And we can survive with one tackle missing, but Joey Bosa is going to be on that side where we're missing our tackles. So I really want the Cowboys to put him at right tackle. I want them to do that, like day one, like as soon as kickoff happens. And as soon as the Cowboys get the ball, I want him automatically starting at right tackle. So, but like I already said, Dallas Cowboys said they aren't going to do it. So, our offensive line is probably going to be Terrence Steele starting at right tackle, Zack Martin back at his natural position at right guard, Tyler Biadasz at center, left guard Connor, and then left tackle Ty Smith, man. So, hopefully pray that, we have, when we're in our pass protection, we have Zeke go over and chip Joey Bosa, knock him on his butt a little bit. So, yeah, we're going to have to really protect Dak's right side this game. So, yeah, that's our one piece of information. All right, man. So, kind of, breaking news, too, is that Gregory, his Sunday availability is at risk right now because of he got COVID-19. He's asymptomatic, so it's not bad. So that means you have the symptoms, but you don't really know, sort of thing. So all he needs to do is have 2 negative tests before Sunday. And today's Monday night. I'm recording this after that great Monday night game. The Ravens and Raiders. That was a really good game. But yeah, so I don't really know how the COVID-19 tests work in the NFL. I don't know if they're able to get 2 tests in. Hopefully that, he get a test in hopefully by tomorrow or Wednesday. And then if he gets one by Wednesday, I would think, and then have another one by Friday, hopefully. I really hope he got one today or tomorrow. Well, no, because they activated him they put him on the roster today. So no. So yeah, I think I'm right. So I think that he's going to get a test on Wednesday, and then he's going to get another test hopefully on Friday. So that's why Saturday he can probably participate in a walkthrough. And then, Sunday he'll be able to play. And then I believe that Sunday he'll be fine if he were to come in on some not really great practice reps. Because, as we've seen before, in the past before, when weed was a problem in the NFL, Gregory will miss a great majority of the season. Then he'll come in and play 3 to 4 games and come out and be our best natural pass rusher. Gregory is one of the only pass rushers, one of the only NFL players I know that can sit on the couch, not really be part of team activities and come back and still contribute. So Gregory will just do that again this week. It's always something that goes negatively with this team. I'm always optimistic about my team all the time, but it's damn, it's COVID, then it's injuries, and then it's always something, man. So, hopefully we turn the tide and we just get healthy, COVID and anything like that towards the, in the important parts of the season. So I think we'll be fine. Gregory will play this Sunday. I'm not worried about that. He will play. So he just needs 2 negative tests. Thank God he doesn't actually have COVID. So yeah, man. So that's our second piece of news, man. All right, man. So this is our last piece of news going into it. So the Dallas Cowboys today, they put Michael Gallup on the IR list, meaning that, he wasn't put on the IR list before, because at the IR list, he was supposed to, when he was on the IR list, he was only supposed to miss 3 to 5 weeks. But now since he's on IR, he's going to miss a little bit more time. He's probably gonna miss. I think I'm not really too sure, but I believe he's gonna miss about like 8 weeks of ball. I'm not too sure. Don't hold me to that. I can always give an update. Like probably try to make like a community post on the update, or I can go back, make another video talking about this. But I believe he's gonna miss up to 8 weeks. So like I said, I would love to have all three of the wide receivers, but thank God we have great depth at the wide receiver position. So we're not really hurting by this move. Obviously, you want every one of your guys playing, but it's an NFL game. Injuries happen, so I'm not really shocked. So we have Ced Wilson. He's gonna step right up. We still have Noah Brown, Simi Fehoko. We just signed a wide receiver from the Bills. I forgot his name. But, we add him to the 53. He's just a speedster guy. Probably going to be like special teams or something like that. But we're fine at wide receiver, like I said. So we're getting Zack Martin back. Our offensive line's coming back, I really wish that Lel Collins, he can fight his 5-game suspension. But I think he's just going to take the 5 games and that's it. So, hopefully Dallas makes the right football decision and they put the best players at the right positions, like putting Zack Martin at right tackle and things like that. So we're fine at the wide receiver position. Like I said, again, we're fine. Obviously, we're gonna miss Michael Gallup, but don't worry. When he comes back, we're gonna be in a good spot in the division. So yeah, man, that's our last piece of news, and then we're about to talk about the NFC. I'm about to give you guys the outlook of the NFC East, man. Let's get it. So, okay, this is right now the standings of the NFC East. Hold on, let me see real quick, just to double check. Yeah, so this is the official NFC East rankings. We're 4th. I don't understand why we're 4th, which is fine. It doesn't matter because it didn't really... We damn sure didn't play like the worst team in the division. So, right now, Philly, they're number 1. As you can tell, they play San Fran next. Washington and New York, they play each other this coming Thursday. And the Cowboys, you got the Chargers next. So, right here looking at it, man. So, the Eagles are the only team who got the win on Sunday. But I'm going in depth about these teams right now. So starting out with Philly, they're leading the division right now, 1-0. They won't lead for long. So they ended up beating up the tanking / their team's overall trash Atlanta Falcons. They beat them 32-6. The Eagles proved, hey, we can beat a team who's trash, and we can beat up on sorry teams. You know what I'm saying? So, if they're healthy, they can beat up on sorry teams. But they're going to have their first test against a real team. I'm not really saying that San Fran's a real team because their secondary is suspect. And I really felt like it was suspect after they lost Sherman. So, now they're really suspect at their DB room right now. They just lost Jason Verrett for the year. So, hopefully, that front 7 of the San Francisco 49ers gets to Jalen Hurts, man. I really believe that the Niners are going to come out here and win. We always know Philly, man. Philly, they have that underdog mentality. They always feel like they're always being doubted and things like that. And so we already know that Philly wasn't going to be a pushover in the division. Everyone have them being ranked last. Some people have them being surprised in winning the division. I don't see them winning the division. It's not going to happen, especially when the Cowboys stay healthy and they have all their guys. I don't believe that Philly or anybody in this division can hang with us. So Philly they're 1-0 for right now. They're going to be 1-1 after this Sunday. So yeah, man, there's not really much to give up on Philly. They played a sorry tanking team, so I can't really give you guys much analysis on them. So heading into the next team, Washington. So Washington's front 4, Washington's front 4, I guess is solid, but I feel like they're overrated. But then again, they went against a nice San Diego offensive line. They had Rashawn Slater left, really good left tackle. He last year when he was playing for Northwestern, he was locking up Jace Young when they was playing. When Jace Young was last in the league in college football. So they call him the Chase Young eraser, and that's exactly what he did on Sunday. Chase Young didn't get a pressure nor a sack, I believe. So San Diego, not San Diego, but LA, man, the Chargers, man, they have a really nice offensive line, and that front four didn't do anything. Tyler Heineke, they give them more of an dual threat option, more than what Ryan Fitzpatrick would give them. So I guess they're fine, but their secondary, to me, they're not good. If they even try to play, they can't play man-to-man. That was obvious. Keenan Allen, I don't know if you guys saw Keenan Allen's quote, but Keenan Allen told Chase Young, if you guys play man-to-man, it's going to be game over. And that's what happened. They were trying to play man-to-man. They cannot cover 6'4" Mike Williams, and they cannot cover one of the best route runners in the league in Keenan Allen. So Washington, they're not good at all. Obviously, going by these teams, I can't predict and just say these teams are going to be like that for the rest of the year. It's only week 1. Obviously we have 16 more weeks of football, so we're going to see how how everybody else shapes out to be. But a lot of these teams, they're just kind of, I feel like Philly might end up being second in this division or third, but I'm going to get to who might come in last. Washington, they going to probably be second or third. I don't know. I already said Philly was going to be third, but it's going to be a toss-up between who both. They might be tied for second or whatever, Philly and Washington. So, Washington O-line, it's suspect as well. Joey Bosa was eating. They were able to get pressure on him, but Washington was able to run the ball, pretty. They were able to run the ball pretty effectively a little bit against the Chargers. They ran a little bit, but the running game got away from them just because they wasn't able to run the ball that much because they were down in some clutch scenarios, so they had to go out with the passing game. All right, man. So heading into the Giants. So the Giants are going to be the Giants. Daniel Jones Daniel Jones and their offensive line is what's going to hold this team back. Their secondary is okay. They got James Bradbury, Dory Jackson, Xavier McKinney, Jabril Peppers and things like that. They're solid back there. They have a solid front seven with Blake Martinez, Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, and all them boys. But I feel like I don't know. I just feel like Daniel Jones is the same Daniel Jones. The offensive line is holding them back because they weren't able to run the ball. They weren't able to run the ball, and then then that's another thing you can't underestimate Denver. Denver is really nice defensively. Their secondary is nice. They still have a really great front seven with Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, Alexander Johnson. They still have a really solid front seven. So the Giants, they weren't able to run the ball that effectively. That because Denver's D-line ain't a pushover, and then also the Giants, they have a horrible offensive line. I don't feel like if you have a suspect quarterback like the Giants have, you need to protect him, and that offensive line could be a big play. If you have a great offensive line who can block and pass pro and run block, and if you can make Saquon Barkley that key potent player on your offense, which they can't really do that because like I'm just going over, the offensive line isn't great. So I don't believe in the Giants. All this crap about national media hyping them up, telling them they're going to be the most well-rounded NFL team in the division. So I find that really it's not, because their offensive line is so suspect and their quarterback is not good at all. So just going over the Giants, man, they play each other. I don't like either of them, so I don't really care who wins. There's not really one I really want to win. I just don't. It doesn't matter for me, honestly, on who wins. I don't care who. So, yeah. So going into the Cowboys, man, my team. So we lost to Tampa. And I felt like even though we lost to Tampa, we were the only team that played well against a great opponent. Philly, they beat up Atlanta 32-6. Washington lost to LA. The Chargers, they're a nice team, but I don't feel like they're like Tampa. And they lost to them by 4 points. The Giants, the sleeper team this year to me is the Denver Broncos. I really do feel like they are a sleeper team. They didn't lose to no bum team. So Denver was pretty nice, but they're not better than Tampa. And I felt like Dallas is probably tied first in this division, just for Greg the Leg. So I really feel positive about our team. You know, obviously we got the best quarterback in the division. We got the best running back in the division. We got the best wide receivers in the division. You know, we are all, bro. We're like damn near the most complete team in this division. We just feel like you get Lyle Collins back, no more setbacks on this team. This is the most complete team. Yeah, Mike Parsons is really young and promising. Leighton Vander Esch can give you snaps. Keanu O'Neal's solid. D-line solid. Secondary is young. You know, except for Anthony Brown, he's trash. Hopefully we can go out and make a trade for Stephon Gilmore, or you know, a proven vet that can be on that side. So I feel like we're gonna be fine. I feel like we're gonna win this division. None of these teams scare me, especially based off of week one. Like I said, you know, week one isn't the end all be all for teams. Anything can happen. Anybody can improve. So I feel like we're gonna improve. But hey, man. So I feel like we're gonna be fine. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna beat LA. I'll give you guys my preview on Saturday on how I think the Cowboys should attack the LA Chargers, man. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning into the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. And then leave in the comment section what you guys thought of that Raiders and Ravens game, man. That was a really nice game. I freaking sucks because my fantasy team, freaking Mark Andrews, all I needed was like 6 or 7 points just to win. And I lost, man. That was crazy. I had to give a lost $5. That's crazy. But I mean, like I said, leave in the comment section what you guys thought of the game. Hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.